When they go after the UN ambassador, apparently because they think she's an easy target, then they've got a problem with me. And should I choose, if I think that she would be the best person to serve America in the capacity of the State Department, then I will nominate her.
Krauthammer, let me bring you into this. What was your reaction to the president's comments about Susan Rice and his defense? He basically said, we asked her to go out, and she was simply reciting the intelligence talking points that she was given.
Well, you called it his one show of passion. I would say it was his usual show of indignation, which is his default response whenever he feels defensive or backed into a corner. You know, how dare you attack my UN ambassador? And then he gives the strangest defense by saying she didn't have anything to do with the Benghazi affair. Well, then why the hell are you sending her out there? Why didn't you send out the Secretary of State or the CIA director or Panetta or somebody who did know? And then he does play this sort of Lancelot defending the mistress in distress. You know, it made Mitt Romney and the binders with women look positively feminist in comparison. This kind of patronizing attack on the two male senators who would dare attack the girl, which is what was intended in his tone. This is all as usual. You know, if you attack his pride, he'll strike you on that. And it was clearly defensive, and it was also a stonewall. I mean, after all, what she said was absolutely and completely misleading, either inadvertently, in which case it's complete incompetence, or on purpose, in which case it's deception. And then he took the bait on that and said, look, that wasn't her speaking, that was me speaking. If you want to pick on somebody, pick on me. Well, how can anybody pick on him or even question him if he hasn't had a press conference in 8 months? You know, he clearly hasn't been out there. He's been hiding behind inquiries, behind investigations, and now behind Susan Rice. But now I think he's out there and he's vulnerable on this. I think he may regret having said that.
Let me pick up, if I may, on the one other interesting development today, Fred, and that is that Senators McCain, Graham, and Ayotte all said that they believe that there should be a special Watergate-style commission or an independent commission to investigate Benghazi. One, is it a good idea? Two, what are the chances it'll happen?
One, I think it is a good idea. Two, right now the chances don't look very good. Harry Reid said no. A couple of the senior Republicans on the Armed Forces or one of the other committees that's doing its own hearings said no, and so we're not there yet. Yeah, and that's good. So we're not there yet. I would say I did want to say one thing about Susan Rice, though. The president said he sent her out to give a presentation. Is that what she did here? When she was on Fox News Sunday, I assume she was asked questions. He said to give a presentation, and here she is, the UN ambassador, and he said when she gives a testimony that turned out not to be true or said things, that it besmirches her reputation when you challenge that. It's ridiculous on his part.